Hello everyone and welcome to my sister wives Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister wives Janelle Brown is keeping family recollections close as she laments the deficiency of her child Garrison. 3 days after the appalling passing of Post Brown, the 25-year-old child of Sister Wives stars Janelle and Cody Brown, his mom is pondering the last time she had the option to enjoy with her whole family. The tender loving care star shared an inspiring family photograph on Instagram Friday that showed her grinning close by each of the 6 of her kids, their life partners and her grandkids at a special festival that they spent together. "I had every one of my youngsters together last Christmas," composed Brown, 54. "It was astonishing as it's hard with everybody's bustling lives to arrange time like this." She added a contacting note, "I'm very thankful now that we had pictures taken." The photograph highlighted child Logan and his significant other Michelle unimportant, child Gabe, little girl Maddie, her better half Caleb Brush and their 3 kids. Josephine Lee, Axel James and Evangeline Cody, girl Savannah, Garrison and child Tracker with his sweetheart Audrey. The whole family grinned as they presented together outside on the bright Christmas evening. Brown focused on the sweet memory following the passing of her child Garrison, whom she imparts to ex-Cody, 55. On Monday, the police division in Flagstaff, Arizona, affirmed to individuals that Janelle and Cody's 4th conceived together had passed on before that day in an evident self-destruction. The FPD affirmed that they answered a report of a passing inside a home and Post's sibling Gabe, 22, had found Mr. Earthy-colored perished. Garrison's folks shared a joint explanation on Tuesday on their separate web-based entertainment accounts, which Janelle originally posted on Instagram. "Cody and I are profoundly disheartened to declare the deficiency of our delightful kid Robert Garrison Brown." The assertion proceeded, "He was a splendid spot in the existences of all who knew him. His misfortune will leave such a major opening in our lives that it blows our mind. We ask that you kindly regard our security and go along with us in respecting his memory." Tender Loving Care likewise shared a proclamation to individuals following Garrison's passing. "We are crushed to know about the terrible loss of Garrison Brown. We expand our most profound feelings and sincere sympathies to the earthy-colored family at this troublesome time." As of late, Garrison and Gabe had a stressed relationship with their dad, who their mom isolated from in 2022. In any case, on the unique Sister Wives Exceptional, Think Back, Where We Began, which was delivered before the end of last year, Janelle uncovered that her ex did ultimately have generally a relationship with Post, yet that there was by and large no compromise. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has been considering the deficiency of her child. After the news broke about Garrison Earthy-colored's passing on Tuesday, Janelle and Cody Brown shared a joint explanation to illuminate supporters and fans regarding the misfortune. From that point forward, things have been quiet on Janelle's page as she processes the staggering occasion. Be that as it may, she has ended her quiet to share considerations about the last time she became with every last bit of her kids. Fresh insight about Garrison Earthy-colored's passing penniless on Tuesday evening. As per the report from the Flagstaff Police Office, a self-incurred discharge wound prompted his passing. His sibling, Gabriel Brown, was the individual who tracked down him in his home in Arizona. Garrison's flatmates and Gabe Brown have let police know that the 25-year-old battled with his emotional wellness as well as liquor misuse. However, Gabe says he thought things were getting better for his more established sibling. He had as of late begun a new position at a clinical office and planned to school to turn into a medical caretaker. While talking with the police, Janelle Brown focused on Garrison's relationship with his dad, Cody Brown. The pair have been alienated for quite a while and didn't patch their relationship preceding Garrison's demise. The Sister Wives star likewise let police know that she wished she had gotten him help before it was past the point of no return. There were signs that Garrison Brown's emotional wellness was declining. The day preceding his body was found, he sent an instant message that stressed Janelle. She connected with her youngsters to check whether anybody was accessible to monitor Garrison. Gabe Brown chipped in, however Garrison was at that point gone when he showed up. Presently Janelle Brown is considering the last time she had the option to see every last bit of her kids together. She imparted a gathering photograph on Instagram to considerations about the last time she got to see every one of her children. "I had every one of my youngsters together last Christmas," the subtitle read. "It was astounding, as it's hard with everybody's bustling lives to arrange time like this. I'm incredibly appreciative now that we had pictures taken." Fans rushed to remark on the Garrison, showing their help for Janelle Brown during this troublesome time. One Instagram client stated, "The adoration between all of you is conveyed in everybody's grins. Your whole family is in our viewpoints and supplications. Wishing you solace during this incredible time. Embraces to you and your loved ones." Another fan shared their sympathies. "Your kid has such a delightful, delicate heart. It was so sweet to watch on television. My heart is broken for yourself as well as your kids. Supplications of solace got every one of you." Incalculable others remarked to share their sympathies, petitions, and kindly words for the family. A few group shared trusts that blissful recollections similar to the one Janelle shared would help her through this overwhelming misfortune. Insights concerning what's in store in Sister Wives Season 19 have been uncovered following Kody Brown and Janelle Earthy Colored's child Robert Post Earthy Colored's demise. Garrison was Kody's 8th youngster out of his 18 kids and Janelle's 4th. Garrison experienced childhood in Lehi until he was 14 and later moved to Nevada with his loved ones. Post has been a piece of Sister Wives starting from the beginning of the unscripted television show. While he was certainly not a standard cast part, his job in the Earthy Colored family was effective. The 25-year-old Garrison unfortunately passed on Walk 5, 2024 at his Arizona home by clear self-destruction. As per the U.S. Sun, the Earthy Colored family will film the result of Garrison's passing for Sister Wives Season 19. The public gatekeeper vet's family is typically continuously recording. They could either be utilizing cameras or basically utilizing their telephones to film, particularly with regards to Kody, Janelle, Robin Brown, Christine Brown, and Mary Brown. A source informed the distribution that Wives' sad demise occurred during the course of events of shooting. Garrison's storyline will in all likelihood be preceded, and watchers might perhaps figure out what has been going on with him and the occasions that prompted his stunning death. In any case, the U.S. Sun source has no clue about how far the sections about Garrison's demise could go and how profound the family will get. The Browns haven't declared burial service plans and courses of action yet. It is realized that the family doesn't allow people to discreetly rest. A major and wonderful festival is supposed to occur, which by and large occurs multiple times out of 10. The source is confident that the family will all meet up to express farewell to their darling child. The source reviews continuously messing around with Garrison after they got to realize one another and begun hanging out. The U.S. Sun source talked about Garrison being an extraordinary human who was truly glad for himself and all that he had accomplished. Aside from him being crushed by what his father's decisions were and detesting Robin, he genuinely adored his family, they added. In the event that the source is correct about Sister Wives being underway at the hour of Garrison's passing, Christine's significant other, David Woolley, could likewise be assuming a significant part in Sister Wives Season 19. David has previously confronted the cameras for the one-on-one extraordinary and his wedding unique. David was agreeable around the cameras during Sister Wives, Christine and David's wedding. Unscripted television has now turned into a vital part of David's life, who has embraced it for his significant other. In the meantime, the fresh insight about Garrison's demise came as a total shock, particularly since he was simply beginning to revamp his life in Arizona. Sister Wives Season 18 zeroed in on Garrison's harsh relationship with Kody, which permits Season 19 to proceed with the late unscripted television star's storyline flawlessly while it honors his momentous life. All through its 18-season run, Sister Wives has chronicled the disintegration of Kody Brown's once blissful plural family, what broke Kody and his wives' hearts. Cody wedded Mary Brown in 1990, Janelle Brown in 1993, and Christine Brown in 1994. In 2010, in the wake of going 16 years without adding another spouse to the family, Cody met, pursued, and wedded Robin Brown during the primary time of the show. Cody's union with Robin was the start of the finish of the earthy-colored plural nuclear family. Things were generally difficult before Robin joined the Sister Wives faction, however the family had worked out a fragile equilibrium. Robin's appearance improved the norm and made division inside the earthy-colored family that couldn't be fixed. Pressures reached a crucial stage during the coronavirus pandemic when Cody and Robin's severe infection moderation rules destroyed the family permanently and squashed the fantasies of each and every individual from the earthy-colored family. Cody and Mary had one kid together, their transsexual child, Leon Brown, and Cody dismissed them both after he wedded Robin. At the point when Sister Wives started, they resided in a monster house in Utah, which made it simpler for Cody to invest energy with his wives in general and children. When they moved into independent homes, Cody's needs abruptly ended up being hard to miss as he invested less and less energy at Mary's home. Following quite a while of disregard, he advised Mary that he would have rather not been in that frame of mind with her and over suggested he had never at any point cherished her. News broke as of late of the unfortunate passing of Garrison Brown, Cody and Janelle's 25-year-old child, who kicked the bucket by self-destruction. Tragically, Garrison wasn't friendly with his dad at the hour of his demise, as they'd been quarreling since the coronavirus pandemic destroyed the family. A portion of Cody's more seasoned kids, including Garrison, couldn't follow Cody and Robin's severe coronavirus governs and were, in this manner, not permitted to see their dad. The partition was difficult for all interested parties and the family couldn't rejoin after the pandemic finished. In 2019, the family purchased lacking area in Arizona with plans to assemble one home for every spouse on the huge property. Since leaving Utah in 2010, the family longed for living on a similar property once more. Notwithstanding, the Browns weren't monetarily prepared to foster the land, which sat void for quite a long time, with the exception of when Janelle lived in a trailer on the land. Not exclusively might they not make at any point utilization of the property, yet Coyote Pass just caused more strain inside the family, battling with funds and quarreling about how to partition the land equally among the spouses. During Sister Wives Season 12, Mary needed to get her grandma's home to transform into an informal lodging, which she had long longed for doing. She asked Cody for a $40,000 credit to assist her make her fantasy with working out. At the point when Cody would not help Mary, she figured out how to arrange the cash all alone and is currently the pleased proprietor of Lizzie's Legacy Hotel. From the second Cody wedded Robin in 2010, obviously she had turned into his number one spouse. For quite a long time, Cody denied the allegation and demanded that he cherished each of the four of his spouses similarly. After Christine, then Janelle, lastly Mary left Cody, he at long last begun to straightforwardly communicate his preference for Robin more. Inclining toward one spouse over the others is like toxic substance to a plural marriage, and Cody's inclination for Robin eventually broke his wives' hearts and obliterated his loved ones. At the point when the Browns were first presented during Sister Wives Season 1, Cody and his 3 wives resided in an enormous house that was isolated into different wings so every wife had her own space. Residing in discrete homes was a test since Cody needed to invest energy isolated from a huge part of his family each evening, which destroyed the earthy-colored family. After the regulations relaxed a little, Christine needed to move back to Utah, yet Cody rejected. All through their marriage, Janelle worked all day in land and was one of the earthy-colored family's principal suppliers. While Christine, a housewife, watched Janelle's children close by her own, Janelle brought in cash which she contributed straightforwardly to the family's assets. At the point when the Browns went to pieces, Janelle had no reserve funds and nothing to show for her numerous long periods of difficult work, and Cody wasn't willing to monetarily help her. Presently, Janelle needs to start from the very beginning again as a single parent with a regular work and no investment funds. After his 26-year union with Christine finished, Cody uncovered that he wedded Christine on the grounds that her family was strong inside their polygamous church, alluding to them as polygamist eminence. He essentially said that he never cherished Christine and generally wedded her for status. At the point when Christine blamed him for being a weakling for not saying a final farewell to her sooner, Cody guaranteed he wasn't permitted to leave her due to her family's situation locally. Sister Wives has been reporting the existences of the Browns for very nearly 14 years. It has included pretty much every high and each low of the prominent polygamous family. Subsequently, watchers have wound up framing a close-to-home bond with them and love watching them on the screen. In any case, after Garrison's awful demise, fans accept that attention ought to quit recording for another season. This is on the grounds that they have seen a few stunning subtleties and don't figure recording one more season after that sounds suitable, really. Fans can't move past Garrison's passing. They were in dismay when Janelle dropped the insight about her child's demise. Evidently, the star kid was tracked down dead on Tuesday, Walk 5, in his home in Flagstaff, Arizona. He wound up ending his own life and took his final gasp in view of an evident self-caused gunfire wound. This occurrence wound up shaking the whole fan base deeply. They accept that this is plainly a require the Browns to leave the unscripted television domain as their public appearance apparently doesn't significantly affect their children. In addition, Garrison's last texts have likewise been surfacing on the web, which has additionally caused a commotion. Garrison messaged, "I need to loathe you for sharing the great times. Be that as it may, I can't. I miss nowadays to a portion of individuals with whom the Browns work." TMZ uncovered these messages, and watchers are if that the left soul really messaged attention's team. Clearly these texts sounded disturbing to Janelle too, who urged Gabriel to beware of her child. A few watchers brought up that Garrison was maybe yearning for bygone times, which was clear from his messages. Thus, there is a fair opportunity that his emotional wellness was enduring a direct result of his public appearance on Sister Wives. Probably the most overpowering snapshots of Garrison's life were a piece of the Sister Wives series. His fierce relationship with Cody was archived, which wound up making a few discussions. Watchers saw Gabe and Garrison clashing with their dad during the coronavirus stage as they weren't prepared to adhere to the unreasonable guidelines that the last option was anticipating that they should follow. Thus, Gabe and Garrison began to bond with Janelle and grew out of Cody. In any event, during season 18, Garrison discussed his alienated relationship with the last option. He described how he wound up purchasing a house and a vehicle that his dad never believed him should get. Additionally, the star kid used to feel that Cody would have rather not been separated of his life. After so much, watchers accept that there is a fair of this large number of episodes radically affecting posts' psychological wellness. For that reason they feel that the Browns ought to rethink sharing their lives on the screen. Large numbers of them even noticed that the organization ought to drop the show as it has proactively lost the quintessence of its polygamous nature. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.